And then I saw Tomoya getting bullied for the first time. They were pushing Tomoya around by the back of the school, hurting him. I watched that scene from the shadows. Tomoya, is this the bullying? I have to do something. Contrary to my feelings, I was so scared I was unable to take a single step. Raising my voice or even going to get help was impossible. I have to do something. But can I even help Tomoya? No, like this Tomoya's gonna... I gotta at least get a teacher. What do I do? Isn't this what my mom said? That friends are important? But I'm so scared. How long was I frozen there? It wasn't long till they finally threw Tomoya to the ground. The bullies that surrounded him then all dispersed. And even then, I still didn't say a word to him. I could only watch from the shadows. After a while, Tomoya got up and headed to our school box. I followed behind without him noticing. Tomoya reached into the box and took the diary that we used every day and took it home with him. Tomoya, I ran away. Sorry, but I was so scared. Because I did absolutely nothing, he took the diary home with him. Tomoya really was being bullied. But nowhere in the diary did he mention it. I gave up and decided to ask in the journal. Tomoya, is it true you're being bullied? Is there anything I can do? I had seen the bullying happen, but I didn't write that I did nothing to help. After a few days later, I got a reply back. Yeah, but it's fine, because we're friends. I can handle it if it's just that. I'm just glad that we'll always be friends. I wanted to help Tomoya somehow. However, when I was faced with reality, I didn't move. Would I help next time? Would I speak out? I kept seeing the bullying every time I closed my eyes. It's all I could think about. Then one day, I was walking down the hallway when I was suddenly pushed by someone. I felt the hairs at the back of my neck stand up. Slowly looking back, the kids who were bullying Tomoya looked at me and laughed. Hey, come with us for a second. After saying that, they led me to the back of the school. You seem real chummy with Tomoya, huh? Can it be you're his friend? You're that guy's bestie? Gross. You're gonna be poor too. We'll mess with you just like him. I was too scared to say anything. They began pushing me, and I landed on the ground. Hey, you pals? No, we're not friends. I had spoken without thinking. In order to save myself, I had given up my friend. Huh, not friends? This time we were nice. Don't let us see you again. I didn't move from that spot for a long time. What do I do? Tomoya's really important to me. But if I stay his friend, they'll bully me too. But I'm scared. can I do? What do I... Then I remember what he had written in the journal. I'm just glad that we'll always be friends. Right. Tomoya is my friend. Next time when he's bullied, I'll help him. And I'll declare that he is my friend. Because I always want us to be friends. I pledged with all my heart. The next few days go by and I talk with Tomoya like usual. I never told him that his bullies had come to me. And so, a few days later, I was with Tomoya like always when I promised to hang out with him. So, let's hang again after school's over. Let's play games at my house. Okay, sure. I promised I'd play with him, so I went back to the classroom to get my stuff and head back home. I was just about to leave the classroom. Before my eyes, I saw Tomoya with the bullies. Hey, Tomoya, this your friend? Do you guys play together? I looked down in fear. What am I doing? Hadn't I promised myself I wouldn't do this? Not to run away? Not to abandon Tomoya? Tomoya is my best friend. Bolstering myself, I looked up. Even now, that scene is burned into my eyes. Tomoya was dangling in the grips of the bully. And then he looked at me. That gaze, like he was trying to look strong, but those eyes were frightened. Are you going to abandon me again? It felt like he was begging me. Sorry, I've got errands today. After saying that, I lowered my face and quickly left the room. Why did I do such a horrible thing? Damn it, why am I so weak? But back there wasn't anything I could do. Yeah, Tomoya would have been in the exact same situation regardless. Even if I got help, we're both gonna get bullied. Tomoya definitely understands. I'll apologize tomorrow that I couldn't do anything. After talking to myself, I returned home. I couldn't get that day out of my head. The way Tomoya looked at me, I couldn't sleep. And so the next day, Tomoya came to school acting just like normal. But he wouldn't talk to me. I wasn't brave enough to. All I could see was that look he gave me. Maybe he hates me. I was too afraid to think about it, too afraid to look him in those eyes. After that day, Tomoya would never talk to me again. Afterwards, I would often run into Tomoya getting bullied. However, I still could never bring myself to make eye contact with him. And then one night, several months later, our home phone rang. Hello? Yukinari? Yeah? Tomoya was talking to me. I had no clue how long it'd been. This unexpected call? I could have apologized to him then, but I held my tongue. After a short silence, he spoke. It was hard being bullied, but I could withstand it. But you, turning your back on me, is something I can't stand. If you truly feel that way, then it's better that we never see each other again. After saying that, he abruptly hung up. Tomoya, he did hate me. But what do I do? That night, I couldn't call him back. And so the next day came, except Tomoya wasn't at school. We were all gathered for a morning announcement in our class. Tomoya had jumped from the school roof. He was only in grade 4. I was just a kid. I couldn't handle that news very well. I knew the reason why Tomoya had done it. Because of me. I killed Tomoya. Because I abandoned him. I left school at noontime later that day. My face was pale and I could hardly think. I walked past our box looking down. Then I remembered. Since that awful day, I had forgot to check our exchange journal. I opened up our secret box for the book, and there it was. I took it home to read it. After the day I ran away, I stopped with the journal. And so when I opened the diary, I was surprised. Tomoya had continued to write in it even from that day. So, you saw me getting bullied today, huh? But I hope we stay friends. Were you maybe picked on because of me? It's fine if we don't talk at school. We can continue to use this diary. We can just use this diary to talk like we used to. Tomoya didn't hate me for running away that day. I thought those eyes were begging me. I was wrong. Because of my weakness, I could only see it that way. I kept reading the diary. Yukinari, I'll make sure that you don't get bullied. Because I want to stay friends. It'll be fine with just the two of us. I abandoned Tomoya. And Tomoya, he still... I was so ashamed of myself for running away. His pain made me cry.